welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to test out a couple things that I have shared that I have been a little frustrated with, but also I wanted to redo a video that did not get posted and sadly has been erased. So we are not going to sulk over the negative. We are going to focus only on the positive. So I just got back from a new grocery store that just opened up in my area called Lidl, which is basically a souped up Aldi. I just jokingly said that it's the Chick-fil-A of grocery stores. Like, they were so nice. I mean, I know they just opened. Most places are fantastic as soon as they open. So we shall see. But I did have to basically run out of there before I spent money I do not have. So what I wanted to do was another of my apple cider vinegar that I did do a video. I recorded it and shared a photo of me holding my happy jar that is actually, I guess what you would say, marinating in my basement, but my footage is gone. So we're just gonna go ahead and make another one. And because I am going to, it's Christmas week, or the weekend of Christmas, so I don't want just apples without skins sitting around my house. So I'm also going to make a small batch of applesauce. So I just got a small batch. So there's about 6 apples in here. I'm also going to make, I'm going to practice trying to make some strawberry jelly. Because in our house, between my husband and between my son, they eat so much jelly. So I am going to try to make some because I just bought some strawberries. And again, I'm not going to be here for a day or two. I don't want my strawberries just rotting away in the fridge. So I'm going to start out with my apples. I'm going to actually wash these really quick, even though they say they're pre-washed. I just, never can be too sure. And I gotta see if there's a way to reuse this bag. So I have a ton of friends who are better people than me, who have been inspiring me lately to be a little bit more, resourceful. So I have been reusing bags, I have been trying to make my own hair products, cleaning materials, things like that. So I do actually a lot of healthy cleaning materials, but as far as hair products go, I just go to the store and buy it lately. But I did not realize how easy it is to make apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to rinse these off and I will be back in just a second. Drying off my hands. I know it's my decorative towel, but again, being resourceful. It's just drying my hands off with water, so I definitely don't want to waste a paper towel for that. So one of the things I'm going to start off doing is just what you want for your apple cider vinegar, but what you don't want for your applesauce is the skin in the pit. So all of my skin, I'm not going to show all that footage, by the way. I'm just going to skin my apples with the skins in here and core them and put the cores in here, and then the rest is going to go in my pot of water to boil. So again, how hard is it to show you how to peel an apple? But I'm just going to do that real quick over my plate here. And I debated on making smaller slices for the apples to cook them down, but I don't have anywhere to go. We only had one errand to run today, and that was it. We ran out of trash bags, and I did not know yesterday when I ran out, so took advantage of trying to look at a brand new grocery store that I've been dying to see as soon as it opened, but I was busy the day of grand opening. It's nice though. It's they have little stations where you can taste test things. So my son got to try their candy bar, which I think now is my new favorite. It was like caramel chocolate, and they put a pretzel with it. It was really good. Got some more Christmas presents because who isn't behind on their Christmas presents? Those of you that are, good for, or those of you who have gotten all your stuff, good for you. I need to hang out with you more often. Alright, so I'm just going to pour this first one, and again, just show you what I'm putting in my jar. I don't have enough arm strength for this. So, just like I said, the core and the skin is all you're saving for your apple cider vinegar. And then the rest, like I said, because I don't want to just, I already cut up like 3 apples for my son to snack on, so I don't need any more since we're leaving, you know. So I have my handy dandy pot. Do not mind the background. I have a bunch of Christmas gifts given. So my handy dandy pot. Let me put those in, and I'm just going to keep working in that manner. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you see what I'm doing and speed it up a little bit so we can move on to the next step. All right, right back. Okay, so I'm back. So now I have my jar of peeled apples and the cores. I only ended up doing 4 because I only have 1 jar, and I only have enough to make applesauce for 1 or 2 jars or something like that. So I didn't want to go overboard, and I can cut these up for snacks for my son. So now what all you do, once you have your jar, is you just put some sugar and your water into the jar and you mix it up. And this is basically to break down the apple, and it's going to sit for, I think it was 6 days with the apples. Then you strain the apples and the skins out, and then it sits for 2 weeks on your shelf. It didn't specify, when I looked up my recipe that I'm going based off of, I'm kind of just eyeballing it. It didn't really specify how much sugar, so I'm just putting it in what I think is enough. For what I did already, I only put about 1/3 of a cup of sugar. This time I'm going to do 1/2 cup because I'm putting in more apples this time. So, I was just eyeballing it. It's a rough guesstimate. We'll see if I did it right. Oh, it probably would help if I use a funnel, which I have. Probably need to dry it off though, because I just ran in my dishwasher. So I already have my applesauce going. So I have my apples on, and I already cut up 1/2 of my strawberries and have those going. I'm trying to see how much I have. So I wasn't able to get any jars yet. So, I mean, I'm recycling the ones I have, but I didn't get any new ones. So I'm trying to just make sure I have enough space. I want a cute little funnel. I know what you're thinking. No, it's not one of those things. Oops, I am making a mess. Thought the funnel was big enough. Alright. It's just a little sugar. No big deal. Alright, so I got my sugar. And then you're just going to fill your jar up with water. So yeah, so it looks like that. So you're going to be pretty much just pouring in room temperature water. It doesn't have to be hot or cold. No rhyme or reason when it comes to this part. And I'm actually just short, but I'm going to leave that space for right now. And I'm actually going to grab a stirrer so I can stir in the sugar. So I'm going to use a knife. And what I learned from the first time is it helps if you shake the jar with the top on. Oops. Sorry, didn't spray. And the definition of hot mess, I'm telling you. Okay. Put my sugar on. And I just use regular sugar. Let me grab my top. Oh, almost too good. Here we go. These are old spaghetti jars, or spaghetti sauce jars. So I kept all my lids. Sometimes they get mixed up. So yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this, but we'll see. So yeah, so all the sugar is gonna dissolve. I'm gonna top it off just a tad more, and then I'm gonna put a paper towel on top, seal my jar, write the date on it so I can remember when to drain it, and then how much longer for it to sit. So yeah, there you go, all the way to the top. Super simple, right? Once I realized how easy it was, I was like, why haven't I done this before? Let me grab a paper towel, or not paper towel, a napkin. I'm telling you, I was organized, and then I hit record, and then I wasn't. So the type that they had the tops where it didn't have, you know what I mean, like the jarring ones. So they left it breathable. I'm not sure if I'm doing that part correctly, but I was trying to make sure it was sealed. You want juice? Give me one moment and I can make you some, okay? So I am done with this one. I'm just gonna write the date. And you see already how it's getting more opaque? That's what you want because the sugar is dissolving. And it's just gonna break down your apples. I'm gonna go grab my other one as well and show you the progress with that one. And that's already been in there for 2 days. So be right back. Okay, so this is actually the one I already made. Just seeing if it's the same size jar. It's just a wider lid. So I did this one on the 18th. So this has a couple more days before it can be strained, but you already see how it's becoming brown. That is a good sign. So this will become like that in a few days. So I'm just gonna write the date on these and I'm gonna put them back on my food storage shelf for them to ferment. Pretty excited. So I will be back shortly to share with you my recipe for my jam and also my applesauce. So those are working. So I will be back in just a second in a flash on YouTube time. Okay. Okay, so my apples and strawberries are almost done. So I'm gonna let my strawberries go a little bit longer because again, that needs to thicken up. So my apples are almost done. So I'm gonna remove those off of the heat. And I'm not really going based off of a recipe here for this. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I made applesauce once or twice before. It's just for me and my family, so I'm not making this too hard on myself. I'm just now gonna just pour it into my little Ninja mixer here with the juices. Probably gonna do half at a time, and then blend that really nicely. All right, that's about half. I'll overwork it. All right, it smells good. Oh, it smells amazing. I love the smell of fresh applesauce. And I mean, come on, it's applesauce. It's kind of hard to mess up. Yeah, cook apples down. Yeah. I used to do this all the time. Dylan was a baby when I was making his baby food. Loved it. I'm doing this part a little bit longer because I want it to be Alright, okay, so now that we've all blended, I'm just going to pour that into my cup. Since sieving did not work. I forgot it's applesauce. It's supposed to be thicker, so not bad consistency. So now we're just going to add a little bit of flavor. I did put a little bit of brown sugar in it when it was boiling. So that is going to be delicious. I am going to get a tasting utensil to see what else I could add to it, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to add cinnamon. Make sure you blow because it is hot. I don't know if I need to add cinnamon. That is tasty. Okay. I don't think I'm going to add any cinnamon. That was really good. And it's the perfect consistency. So I am now going to grab my jar while the strawberries are finishing up. I think I have enough to fill one small mason jar. And that's perfect because we eat it so fast, we don't need a whole lot. So I'm just going to angle this. You can't really see it, but you'll see the jar. So good. I love fresh applesauce. That was one of my favorite days in school when we made applesauce in class. This was in elementary school, by the way. Yum! And the perfect amount. If I did the other two, I probably wouldn't have had enough space. Not making this. So I'm gonna let these cool down before I close it. Yeah, so that is my applesauce. So again, just a little bit of light brown sugar is all I put in it, and just apples. So yeah, so as you see my honey right there, because let me just rinse this off. I'm gonna add some honey to my strawberries to thicken that up. So be right back. Okay, so I think it's time to take the honey off. So I have fresh cleaned utensils. Oh, I forgot to clean my blender. Let me clean that real quick. Okay, now I have my blender clean. My strawberries are done. I am going to remove the lemon because I actually added lemon, just one whole lemon. I squeezed in the juice, and then I'm gonna put it in a small bowl that I thought was gonna work, but I don't think it will. Just take out my lemon. Try to hold on to your juice, and we're gonna slowly. Again, this is pretty much sugar at this point, so you want to make sure you are very careful. Kids, do not do this without a present adult present, whatever. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm just playing in the kitchen instead of in my hair studio. Alright, so this is just the first batch. I'm trying to see if it's going to turn out. If it does turn out, then I will make my second batch. So, same as before, we're just going to pulse it until it is the texture I want. Okay, it's going to be more of a jelly, I guess. But who can say no to fresh? Ooh. And again, this is also sweetened with just a sprinkling of light brown sugar. So I am, like I said, going to thicken it with some honey. Let's go ahead and remove you. And I'm wondering if I should try to sieve this. This is going to be easier to sieve. So it has less of a chance of having seeds and junk in it. Oh yeah, way easier to sieve. Because I think it got some lemon seeds in it is what I mean. So let's move you out of the way. Sorry, I did not realize in this shot. Handy dandy spatula. I'm just pressing it down without trying to crush any seeds. It is strawberries though, so some are just going to get through. I'm just going to get over that, but all the lemon seeds is what I don't want. And that's pretty much what that concoction right there is. Okay, setting that aside. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, tastes pretty darn good. But it is very tart. So what I'm gonna do, my thought process is the honey is going to help thicken it. Since I wasn't able to find pectin, which is a thickening agent, I'm just trying to naturally find ways to thicken this and to have, or not naturally, you know, just with the ingredients I already have. Oh yeah, that lemon really helped. So that's now to recycle. And then my next thing will be making honey. No, I'm just joking. I can't replace the bees. Alright, and I'm just eyeballing this, but I'm thinking about half a cup of honey is going to do the trick from the times that I've made something similar to in the past, and I'm actually going to chill this. Let's put a little more. So I don't want to be too sweet, but I do want it thickened. Very watery right now, which is why I wish I did have pectin. All I have is cream of tartar, and I don't think that is used for thickening up things. That's rain high mostly. Yeah, for sure I do not have pectin. We're going to work with this for a second. I'm going to chill it and see what happens. Again, this is experimenting. That's all baking is. Baking, cooking, all of that. So we're going to go ahead and carefully pour this in the jar. Okay, if I make another batch, it'll be just enough. Alright, not half bad. So yeah, that is pretty much what I'm doing today. We'll see how that thickens up. I did not taste it before I put it in the jar, but I can taste the bowl. Okay, with the amount of honey, it's not too sweet, so that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put lids on these, and yeah. Okay, so I have finished cleaning up. I've got everything setting all so nicely. So I really hope that you like this video. I will try to share photos. If you do follow me on Instagram, I will try to share photos of what the results are for my jam and for the applesauce. Well, the applesauce I already know is going to be amazing. It's kind of hard to mess up applesauce. And then, yeah, and quite a while from now, a couple weeks from now, I'll be able to share my apple cider vinegar. One I am going to try to make into a cleaning product. The other I am going to use actually on my hair. So I do have a clarification that I need to come up. I will be also trying to do another hot oil treatment. So I will be working on that, so stay tuned. This is again another test for my new app that a new app that I have found, and I'm working on it. So hopefully the results are going to be fabulous. So please let me know what you think down below. If you like the change, if you don't. I really would appreciate it if you hit that like button down below. If you'd like to see more of my content, I do have a couple playlists going on, and also it would be nice if you hit that notification bell so you will be notified the next time I upload a brand new video. I really do appreciate all of the love. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.